There they are. What do I get to work on this week? Yeah, the Dodge. Nope. Do I get to work on the 2001 Jeep? No. I know. I'll tinker on my pop-up trailer. I want to lift it a few inches and put some slightly bigger rims and tires on it. Nope. Maybe I get to play with the 88 some more. Nope. Gotta fix the AC on the Honda. Been way too hot. The air conditioning compressor in the O2 Honda that we just got our daughter, the compressor's no good. Some shops in town want $700 and $800 to replace it and charge the system and do the whole 9 yards to make it nice and icy cold. I don't have the equipment to charge it anymore currently. I'm going to look into that, I think, down the road. I got enough things here with AC that could use servicing, do need servicing, or eventually will need servicing. But as far as the Honda goes, right now it's a matter of just getting it done. A lot of that cost, most of that cost is labor for them, the R&R, that AC compressor. It's kind of difficult to get to. Actually got to drop the subframe a little bit. But I'm going to do it and save like $450. That makes a couple of afternoons worth it to me, so you'll get to see some of that here shortly. Oh, I guess first things first, under the hood is disconnect that battery. It's just a good habit. You never know what you're going to bump underneath. And then you got to get down in there. It's really hard to see. Get at that spring-loaded tensioner for the serpentine belt. This one takes a 14mm wrench. I double them up to pull it out of the way enough to get the belt off. You can see right there. Now we'll go downstairs and start disconnecting things down there to get at that AC compressor. In order to gain plenty of access and lots of room, you can see the fittings down there. I remove the loosen the core support, swing it out of the way, get the E-fan out of the way, and the overflow tank, and then you've got all kinds of room down there. And then we'll go downstairs to get the rest of it. It literally only took about 25 minutes of work and got the AC unit out. I noticed when I crawled under there, that sure looks awful shiny and new. And I look at the manufacturer's date, or this product date, and it was only December of 2018. This is only August of 2019. So this apparently is no good in 8 months or less. That's disheartening because now I don't have a lot of confidence in what's going on with this thing. we'll have to see. So I was kind of, you know, making these videos for fun, but I got deep enough in this, I thought this was interesting. There you can, sorry about the sunlight there, you can see I've got the compressor in place. It's mostly in place. I got one of the 4 bolts in there. I'm going to show you something. First of all, the videos that I did watch, because I've never done one of these, or if I had, it'd been so long I don't remember. The videos I watched show you undoing everything from underneath, dropping the subframe, and I thought, okay, it's not complicated, it's just, you know, dropping the subframe a little bit. Well, I did it differently. It took me about 25 minutes to get the compressor out, and I took it out through the top, through this great big open area here, without hurting the radiator, without any damage to anything. I simply undid all the loose bits for the core support after getting rid of the plastic cover. This guy. You undo your little snaps. You should be familiar with those. Undid all the nuts and bolts. Those are 4, I think, to get the core support out of the way. Pulled the E-fin and the overflow expansion tank. Then undid the lines. I was told this had no more pressure in it by his shop. I trusted them, was surprised, and got out of the way for a few minutes for that to finish discharging. It wasn't much, but it was there. Anyway, then I undid the 4 mounting bolts and pulled that out through the top. This is the new one going in place. I'm going to show you something underneath that I found interesting, because 2 of these bolts, you can see one right here and one over here, the subframe is in the way. But if you get the top, if you were facing the 4 of these, if you get the top left one in place, which you can't really see here, you can swing this up and slide those bolts right in without worrying about subframe or any of that interference. And again, it took me 25 minutes to get the other one out with hand tools. So I just wanted to share that. I'm going to get back to wrapping this up and catch you in a few. So back to the shop with the CRV. Get that thing charged up and make it icy cold. It's always something. So we had the Honda warming up, getting ready to take it over to get the AC recharged, and it had a misfire, which I thought I'd felt before, but real quick, intermittent, wasn't sure, couldn't capture it, no codes, didn't do it again. Today it did it a bunch. It's got a bad coil. So it's always something. So nobody locally had a coil in stock, or the one that was is a brand I don't like, I don't trust for ignition and electronics automotive wise. So I had to order it. Found Amazon, of course, being the best deal. Got a quality brand, a pack of all 4. So I'll have 3 good ones in a box somewhere in case something fails down the road, and 4 new ones in place. And we'll get that wrapped up. But what to do in the meantime while I wait for that coil? Breaker, breaker. Oh, Jay and the Mojave, you got a copy?